Okay. Alright. So I'm going to show you guys right now how you build a website from scratch. Okay. Now inside the Builderall software, I'm going to go to click on New Website first. So you don't have to follow, I just watch. Okay. So when I create a new website is going to ask me what kind of layout. So there are many layouts that are already created for me, but since for this example I don't want to use any layout, I'm going to use a blank page so that you can see how I actually build from scratch. So I'm going to click on a blank page. Okay, so I'm going to click this edit the blank page. So I use a blank page, a blank canvas. So this will show you how easy it is to actually create a website already. Okay. Now of course you can build existing template or not. Okay. Now when you have a website, is by default the layout is already there. On top, can you see the color on top and below here is different color? So you can see this is a little bit of a gray, and this white, this gray, right? So these two are this is a standard layout. So the top over here is what we call the header, and this is the footer. For every website usually we have header and footer. So let's say I'm going to insert a something. Okay, so basically I'm going to go here. So I'm going to see this inside here. It's called my layout, right? So inside here I'm going to see that I have if I want to make see how many pages I have. Currently I only have one page, home. Okay, so I can see that over here, if I go to click my layout, I click on this thing called default layout, the arrow. So inside here it shows only one page. Now I can create another page, right? And I call this another page, I call this another blank page. Okay, so I'm going to click blank page as well. Confirm blank. Okay. So the next page I'm going to create is blank. So this is how I create another new page. I'm going to give this page a name. I'm going to call it page 2. Okay, it's called blank page. So I'm going to click on that here to change the name to page 2. Example. Then I click on save. Okay, so now I have 2 pages already. So this is how I create the page. Okay, so I'm going to go to home page right now. I click on home. So I modify here on the page. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is on this page I'm going to insert a photo inside here. So I'm going to click on so anything that I want to add into this canvas, this drawing board. Okay, there's footer, content, and header. So anything I want to add is actually under the plus sign. So plus sign, let's say I want to add my logo. Okay, let's say the logo of any project I want. So I'm going to go and make sure I have all this photo already on my website. So I want to click on image. Right, so I'm going to click on image. Now of course it also has several pictures here that I can actually use. There's image gallery, there's hover gallery, there's image sliders, there's whatever. So I'm just going to go image gallery, and I'm just going to choose standard round, just a standard round logo. Okay, this is too much. Okay, so let me just right click and delete. So everything that I want to do is usually right click lah. Okay, I'm going here, I'm going to insert image again, and I'm going to insert the image, a standard image lah. So just an image. Click on this. So this is the image. Now I want this space here. I'm going to go here, and I can just drag it. I can go to the dot here, the green color line. Can you see the green color line? To drag it to make the header a bit bigger. So I can actually take a picture, and I can also drag it to make it smaller. Right? So I can actually drag and make the picture smaller. Okay, so I'm going to put here. Okay, let's say this is the logo that I want. Got it? Okay. So whatever that I put here, right, any page that I go to, remember I create 2 pages already. So when I go to the second page, the layout, right, the picture will still be there. Same. So whatever I put in the header and footer is replicated into every page I want already. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to change this photo, and basically, because I want this, I want a logo of my 4th Avenue residences. So what I'm going to do is I can double click, or I can right click. Okay, double click, I go upload. Right, so when I upload, right, I can actually choose the photo I want that's in 4th Avenue residences. So I already saved my photos inside the folder. So inside here, you can choose and see which photo I want to use. to upload. Okay, so once I click OK, I upload it already. So I'm going to upload this photo, choose the photo that I just uploaded, which gives me a tick here, and click confirm. So once it confirms, it replaces this logo over here already. So every page, right, also has a logo on top already. Alright, so maybe what I want to do is I want to create several pages. So I'm going to just go to my setting. I'm going to go to here, over here, the pages here, so I can click on this to see all my pages. So this is one layout, right? I'm not going to create a second layout to make it easy. I'm just going to go to this arrow here. So this is my layout already. And I'm going to go to my second page and I'm going to click on this thing here to rename it. So I'm going to rename my page instead of called second page. I will call it maybe this is where maybe put a floor plan. Alright, so maybe I'll put floor plan. Okay, and I'll save. Then I'll create another page again. I call it blank page. And I'm going to call this maybe project details. Alright, and then click confirm. Okay, and I'm going to create another page. I call it maybe put developer. Okay, so I'm close, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. So saving is very important, so I'm going to save it under my this called sample site. Okay, save. Okay, done. Okay, so right now I have a few pages already. I got the home, floor plan, detail, developer page already. Okay, so I'm going to go back to home, and what I can do is I can actually shrink this down, up to me how I want to do it. I can actually make the picture bigger or smaller, or I want to do it at the side here. So later I'm going to put my menu over here, right? So I'm going to put the logo here, and later I'm going to put my menu over here. Okay, so my home page now, I want to add in some content onto this page itself, right? So I can click on plus sign here. So plus sign here, there are different elements that you can add into your content page, onto your picture, right? There's text, there's pop-up, all these things. So I'm going to click on banners. Alright, so under banner, I have a different kind of banner. So there is about us kind of banner, so which are built-in templates already, right? About us. So about us, you can actually write about this project, or about who are you, okay? Or I want to add content, so I want to add in some content that I want about this. There's features also. So what are the features that I want to talk about? So what I'm going to do inside the banner right now, I'm going to go into about us. So I'm going to choose something plain, and I'm going to put this about. Okay, I'm going to click on this. Okay, so when I click on this, okay, the template automatically added into here already, right? Now, if I change my page to floor plan, you will see that here is not the same. There's no about us, right? So each page you can see over here. Okay, so I'll go back to home. So home, I can say about us. So I'll put there. I'll change this about. So to change the content, you just right click and you can go text, right? So about 4th Avenue residences. Okay, so you can do that. Maybe I can shrink my content to make it like smaller. No, this too much, too little. Change this to undo. Okay, so 4th Avenue. Okay, so I can actually do this here. Okay, and I can actually change the attributes if I want to change it. Okay, so inside here I double click, I can enter what I want to write about the 4th Avenue residences. Okay, and of course sometimes I can go to Google and find out to see if there's any write-up on 4th Avenue residences. I don't want to click on these people here because poor thing, if I click they pay, I'm just going to go to other people's website where I can copy. See if I can copy that. Yeah, so I just copied the 4th Avenue residences. So I find that it's a lot here, so I'm just going to drag it down. So this is my footer. I have to drag it down so the footer doesn't cover this. And this is my white color box, right? So the box here, I have to click on the box and drag down. And then my footer drag down a little bit. Drag my footer down. So everything is actually within a box. So when you click on the box, there's always a green color that will show you. So you know that you're moving the box or not. Moving this. So if I move this in, this is the footer, 4th Avenue. And then if the photo I want, I can actually drag it. Okay, so maybe I want to replace this photo as well. So I can actually go right click, edit of my photo. This is actually a 3-column photo. So I click on images here. So these are actually all my images. That's like a, but maybe I don't want this image. I want to just have one. So I normally right click. So if you want to modify anything, you always right click, right? And there's a dustbin to delete. So I deleted this already. I want to add in a single image. So I go to anything you want to add, you go to here, plus, and then I'll select image, and just an image over here. Click on image. So I'm going to modify it. Okay, and I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, edit it, okay, and maybe change it to change, edit, change image. Yeah, okay, so I have one image here. I can add in another image I want to. I go here, I can click an image as well, and then I can select another image as well. And then I can maybe change the image, right click, change image to this image, okay? So basically, I can actually okay, so I have 2 images over here, and then I have right up on 4th Avenue residences, and this would be my main page, okay, my one page. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to my floor plan, and inside floor plan, I also can add in a certain layout or any pictures I want about the floor plan, okay? So I'm going to drag this, so I'm going to drag the footer down. I'm going to add in okay, let's say over here, I'm going to add in another banner. So banner, there are different kinds. There is about us, there's price list. These are already banners that are already pre-created for you. Alright. Now of course you don't have to use all these banners, right? Like there's also testimonials. There's also a lead capture boxes where you can capture their email to register. Alright. So there's many of these you can use that already are put in. Okay, so this is what we call it, a content page, right? On a floor plan. So floor plan is a content. So I'm going to click on content. I'm going to use one of the templates. So which template I feel that would be more about the content. So maybe I click on this one. Okay. Now you can see that this one is overlap. So I'm going to drag this down. Okay, so I can always drag this down, up or down, to make it. So this is my banner. Okay, so maybe I'm going to change floor plan. Okay, anything I want to change, I always can do right click. So if I right click on the, let's say this red color background, I want to change, I can right click, I can go appearance, right? So colors. So my background color, I want to change to maybe green, because right, change it to green. Save color. So this is actually my template. So whatever color I use often, right, I can always click on save color. It will go into my palette over here that I can reuse, right? So okay, so basically for bands, and maybe I can right click and change this to something else. I can delete it if I want to. I just right click and press dustbin. I can always delete. Okay, so now if you look at my page, I have a home. Okay, which the background purple color I want green. So I right click on this and I go to appearance, because anything to do with color is appearance, right? So anywhere I don't like, I want to change, I right click on the purple color, I go appearance, and I go colors, I click on this sign to edit, and you can see I got all my favorite color I've used here. So I'm going to use maybe a dark, use back the same shade of green so that it's consistent. Alright, yeah, so I can save. Okay, so now that I've create 2 pages for fun, okay, maybe I create another page called contact page. So I'm going to go to here, pages, click on this arrow. So now I've got these 4 pages. I'm going to create one more page. I'm going to call this register for discount. Register VIP discount. So I'm going to click on that. So this is going to be another page called register VIP discount. So inside here, I'm going to add in plus. So I'm going to add in a banner. But this banner that I want to add in is supposed to be a contact. So I click on contact so contact us. So I'm going to put there register, click on this contact us. So automatically it will be inserted inside here already. Right, so my contact, I'll put here register VIP discount. Okay, I think I'll shrink it to 70. VIP discount. Size is 70. Okay, so put here register for your okay. So you can, if you want to make any changes into this form, you can always right click. You can always configure. You can always edit. So you can edit the emails that are actually sent. Okay, so basically you can put your email address here. So if anyone actually register anything, it will send to these emails. Okay, and you can also put action here. And your action is after they register, what happened. So after they register, you can actually get them to any page you want. So maybe you want to create another page called a thank you page, or you bring back to the home page also can. Right, but normally I'll just tell them this. So you also have the edit automatic message. Right, so if you want to send auto reply to the user after the submission of the form, like you want to send an email to them, right? You can just say, thank your VIP registration. Congratulations. Your VIP registration is complete. You will receive a call soon. Okay, so I'm going to click on confirm here. So this is the message that they will receive the automatic response. So click confirm. Set success message. Okay. So this is the message that they will receive after they have completed the form. Okay. Now, of course, you can also change the elements here of the form. So now only contact name and email, right? So you want to add more, you can just click add. So now I want to add a let's say a text field or number field. So this number field, I call this telephone number. So no, I don't want to use number field. I'm going to add in a text field. So I'm going to call this text field. I'm going to label it mobile contact. And click confirm. Okay, and then confirm. So you can see now I have one more this mobile contact over here. Alright, mobile contact over here. So I'm just going to edit this. The mobile contact, label the field, placeholder field, mobile contact. Placeholder field, mobile contact. Okay, why I put placeholder field? Because if you notice just now, label is required. Okay. You can see on top here there is a mobile here, right? So basically, I don't want a mobile here. I would like to place. So my layout, I want to change a little bit. I want it to be okay, mobile here, and I'm gonna edit this mobile here. Mask, no need mask, required field. Label not visible, because I don't want the label to be visible, because the label is not visible just now, right? Okay, see, notice here, contact. Just now there was a word on top mobile, right? That's because the label. So I set the label to not visible, so no more, so it looks more aligned. Okay, and then I also can add the configure, maybe the button. Instead of saying edit button, register for VIP discount. Okay, and then if I want to have a subtitle, also can up to me. I can also add an icon to the button, so I can click on icon on button. So I can select icon. So maybe icon can be register. Maybe check. Something to do with check. Okay, and I want my icon done. So that check is here. So I want the icon to be maybe positioned on the left instead. So now you see register VIP discount. And I want to change my color also, because my color is so you want to change the photo also, you can right click and appearance to change. Right click, appearance, change to green. So colors, edit this, and then change to the green. So all my favorite is here. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to actually create a menu here. So they click, it go to a different page. Right? So I'm going to go back to home first. Okay. Since every one of them share the same, so I'm going to click on save just for fun. Okay. I'll click on save first. I save all my pages. So now on top, I'm going to add in a menu. So I click on the plus here. There's this thing called menu. Right, so there's different kind of menu, so I'm going to put a simple one. I'm just going to choose menu like this one. Okay, so my menu is going to be on top here. Got it. So that everyone across the board will have the menu. So on my menu here, I need to configure. So every time I want to make changes to anything, right click, I go to configure. Okay, so my menu here, I can make some changes here. Okay, so on this menu, default menu, I'm going to click on this sign here, so that there's a edit. Okay, this small little icon here is actually edit. Okay, so I click on edit. Okay, this is my menu. So menu, I'm going to drag whatever. These are all the pages that will appear here. Okay, so I'm going to drag and put the home here, floor plan, home first before floor plan, project details. developer VIP discount. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I click on confirm. Can you see the menu automatically appeared on top already? Right? I can also, of course, this is the menu. Okay, already appear on top. Now, done. So unless I want to change the appearance of my menu, I can always go right click and I can appearance. So this will allow me to configure right now the kind of design I want. So I can change my font. I can change it to this kind. Depends on what kind of menu that I want. Some people prefer this. Some people prefer tab. So you can actually choose whatever that you want. So for me, I like to keep it like minimal. So I'll select something minimal. Okay, so for me, I will just return, undo. I like it plain and simple, so I'm just going to undo back to the original menu. Okay, anyway, here. Okay. So once I save, alright, once I save changes. Now, if I go and want to preview my site, how it looks like, I can click on this thing called, I click on preview. So when I preview, I click on this. It will bring me to the page now. My project details, there's nothing there. Floor plan. Right? Developer, there's nothing there. Okay, so return to edit. So I can actually change this is how you have different pages now. Now what I want to do now is I also want to add in a block. Alright, so maybe you want to add in a block. And so to add in a block is a bit different. You're going to click on here to add a block. So the block is actually here, okay? So add a block. Okay, so by the default layout for the block, click save. Okay, so this is a default block layout for my block. Okay, so block manager, this is my block. Okay, so anyway, so they create a default block for me already. So this is my block. Okay, I'm going to save. Now, this block page, right, is a new page, so it's not inside my menu. So I'm going to change, edit, right click go to my menu on top and right click on configure. Okay, so you notice here, there's a developer, all this, so I can rearrange. Register VIP discount is here. Okay, block would be last year. Okay, confirm. Okay, so basically now I have a block here already. So I have all these pages and a block. So on my block, okay, so if I go to my block goes like that, looks like that. Okay, my block. So I can change any element I want on my block. So let's say I want this thing here. I can right click. To delete is always right click and delete. Okay, so I don't want this layout for my email. Right click. I'm going to delete this. So my block, I want it simple. So I'm just going to put all my content here. So all my block content, what is all this content here? To find all the content, to edit the content here, I have to go back to this block here and go to my block manager. So under my block manager, all these are content. So I'm going to delete some of them first. I'm going to delete content. So think of a blog as a news, like a news site. So now I'm going to add in a new news, add a new news, right? And I'm going to call this, I'm going to give it, what category I'm going to call this? Maybe project updates. I call this project updates category. You can call it anything you want. Project updates, okay? So here, I'm going to give my blog a name. I'm going to call this first launch. So on top here, I can click on, I can add images or anything I want, okay? So let's say I add a GIF here just for fun. So GIF collection. I just want to see if there's any GIF I can use. Okay, put that. Click confirm. Okay. The clock is ticking down as we approach the launch of 4th Avenue residences. So it's like a blog, right? So imagine right now you went for briefing, and whatever on the briefing, what's going to happen, when the launch going to happen, you want to just put on this blog, okay? Then you can type in your content over here now. Of course, you can change it, the font size, like, you know, any way you want to like it, the style or whatever, because these are all editable, okay? So yeah, so you see, I'm going to change it to, okay, let's say publish news. So when I publish news, this is the first launch already. Then I can add in more news if I want to. So this is where you add in all your news, okay? I call this project updates, check collection. So I call this my second blog, you know, check. Okay, I can add in GIF. I can add in a date if I want to add in the date. Let's say I add a GIF, and now I'm going to put in GIF collection. So I'm going to put registration starts, check collection. Let's see, office. So they have all kinds of technology. Let's see if anything that can recommend check collection. Registration for check. Wrong spelling is okay, just for fun. For check collection is ready. Please register below or on the registration page. Okay, so I can even highlight this. Now you should be quite familiar with this. So I can highlight this, and I can link it to, click a link. I can link it to a page as well, which is actually my registration page, register VIP discount page, and click OK. So basically this is a link, okay, and then I can publish now. Yeah, so all these are published already, alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just exit. Alright, so I'm going to save. Okay, so when people go to, okay, so if I go to my blog, my news page, so I'm going to go to my blog. Okay, oh, apparently I didn't save. Yeah, blog manager. Oh, I did save. Okay, so this is my blog manager. I have two news here, so I'm going to preview. So right now, if I preview, I click on VIP discount, it's my VIP registration page. I go developer, it's about my developer. I go to blog, I can see two of my blog here, blog posts. So I can click to read more, to go inside each of the blog articles. So a blog article, I have project updates, so I can see all this. So this is your blog. So when you want to share any blog page, you can share this page by itself as well. Normally my blog is where I share the updates. Okay, so I'm just return to edit. So I'm going to click save. So this is roughly give you an idea of how you create different pages, how you add elements onto the individual pages, and how you create a blog. So just simple, just practice all these things. Okay, so this is a simple outline of how it's going to be like. So I don't want this, so I'm just going to right click and put dustbin. Okay, you can also put your comments, or this comment. I'm going to right click and I'm going to change this. So my blog page, I just want just a normal page like that. Okay, which is my pages. Save. Alright, so I know it is a lot to take in. That's why I'm recording this video so you can watch it again and again. Is it okay? Alright, so thank you.